good with it, y'all? What's good with it? You heard me? This is my first video on educating y'all and teaching y'all on the basic skills of tattooing. You heard me? Like I said, I've been wanting to do this. I've been planning on doing this. I've been telling everybody I'm gonna do this, and now I'm starting. This is right here strictly for any beginner. This is not for nobody who been tattooing a hell of a lot of years. I mean, unless you still in that beginner stage. But if all this information I'm putting out right here is to help somebody who never started and want to start, or somebody who started and really lost. So I'm about to jump into this video. I want y'all to hit that subscribe button. You heard me? Hit that little subscribe button, pay a little fee. Straight great content I'm about to be dropping on this with this, I don't want to say channel because it's not YouTube, on this site, I guess. I don't know, I'm gonna be dropping some little content on the site. Really gonna be schooling y'all, letting y'all know like everything I need to know about tattooing. For starters, me, a little bit about me. I started tattooing when I was 15 years old. I was in like 10th grade. It was like 2011. I was in 10th grade. I was drawing my partners in class. I always did draw my partners in class. I was drawing people. Then I always could draw since I was little, but I never really thought about doing tattoos. I more so wanted to like put my shit in like magazines or something, or draw cartoons type shit or something like that. But yeah, I draw my partner in class, and one day, nigga was like, man, you need to start tatting. I was like, shit. In my head, at the time, people was tatting like grown people in shops. I didn't really know nobody like other than that tattooing, like around my age or nothing. So I was like, shit, I really would, but I was like, nah. So I went home, I hit pops up like, say, man, look, this is what I want to do. I need the money. This how much I need. This how much the kit is. Boom, just like that, kit was ordered, and it went from there. First ever tattoo was on my cousin. It was M&C. Shit's bad. Ooh, that shit was garbage. But I look back on that now, it's like elevation, bro. When you started into it yet. But if you all follow me on Instagram, you all know that I don't tattoo no more. I stopped. I quit. Hung it up, retired, whatever you want to call it. I've been in the game like 9 years, going on 10 years, but it was time for me to branch off and do other things in my life that I feel like make me excel more. Cause just tattooing, like, it got me places, it got me a hell of a lot of places, but it wasn't getting me where I want to be at, and But I might start back, but you never know. But yeah, that's pretty much how I started. In my mama washroom at the house, a little small cubicle about this size right here where I'm sitting at, like real small. It had dryers in there, had hell of a lot of laundry in there. It just had like a lot of shit in there. To where like, like it wasn't really no room to tattoo in that bitch, but I made it happen. I used to be on lunch chairs with it, had like a little stool. Man, I was really getting it out the mud, bro. Like for real, like I was so unsanitary when I first started. Like now I look back and I was so unsanitary. But I messed around a bit. My partner Dino, he taught me a few shit about the sanitation, because he had been in the shop. We were around the same age, wasn't too far in age, and that's the only nigga I knew other than me who was tattooing, like, and like wasn't like big time, like ain't like a real like professional artist at the time, So, but yeah, that's how I started, man. So if you starting off like that, or you feel like that's how you gotta start to do your shit, don't be scared, man. You gotta build a foundation. You gotta start somewhere, bro. You can't be scared. You gotta start somewhere. Yeah, man. You be scared. You can't. And then like when I was doing it, I was in the hood. Like the hood I was in wasn't the most safest hood in town. It was actually one of the most dangerous hoods. And I had people coming in and out of my house. Buku people coming to the house. And thank God, but not once was I robbed or nothing bad happened at that bitch. It was all love. Like from day one I started telling you, it was all love. Everybody just wanted to come support and fuck with a nigga. But they did have a lot of people, doubt you. Oh, I never let you tag me, or you ain't good enough. A lot of people I went to school with told me that. A lot of people. But ended up tattooing a lot of them people too. And a lot of them people and eventually couldn't afford me at one point. So don't ever stop. Don't give up on nothing. Give up on your dreams. Don't ever stop, Consistency is key, bro. That's nothing the reason like when I stop, like me stopping tattooing, I have to stay consistent at this and other things I'm doing for me to get where I want to be at. Like this the foundation. I'm just looking where I started at. But now it's like shit took off, man. So it's like tattooing got me to where I'm at now. So now everything else I'm about to do from here on is gonna get into where I want to be in life. But yeah, there's enough of me talking about that, man. But pretty much, yeah, man, that's why I started. Don't be afraid to follow your dreams. Don't be afraid to go hard too. If you're gonna do this, you need to go hard. I used to tell people if you can't draw, you shouldn't tattoo. But I know some pretty damn good artists like amaze you. They don't know how to draw. So now what I be telling people is like, you know, if you ain't serious about to go hard at this, don't do it. Cause if you just in it just for a quick dollar, you gonna be, man, you gonna lose more money than getting money. Cause you gonna be sitting up there trying to do something cheap, and you ain't gonna have money for supplies, you know, type stuff like that. Don't lowball yourself. Cause how people built is like whatever price you tell them at first, however you start off with them, they gonna want to stick with it. Like it's like you gonna eventually like put label yourself as like a cheap person. Like if you've been charging $60, $30 to $60, even $20, like full sleeves, half sleeves, whatever you want to call it, you know, and then try to come back like a year later and charge like $100 some dollars. Like them people not gonna fuck with you. Them people not gonna want to come get tatted by you, because they gonna be like, you just charged me such and such for my last tattoo. Now they gonna respect all that. They grind and hustle. That's why I say if you ain't serious with this shit, you don't even fuck with it, because it's a lot of ups and downs and there's a lot of shit that come with it. But at the same time, if you get your shit right and you keep yourself focused and you know follow all this information I'm about to give out to y'all, man, you're gonna be straight, bro. You're gonna be straight. You're gonna be able to charge pretty much you want to charge. You're gonna be able to pretty much tattoo whatever somebody throw at you, you know, just basic tips or whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much all I want to talk about, man. Just a little small something, you know, just pretty much introduce myself and let y'all know what's about to be going on here. Also, if I didn't mention it, I tattooed in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. For anybody who won't subscribe that ain't from here, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. That's where I came out of it, tattooing slums. I'm talking about straight slums. You eat or get eaten. Like, yeah, it's like that. But yeah, so what I'm gonna happen to now, I'm gonna let y'all know a little bit about like basic information, like basic supply information. Like if you're gonna start off tattooing, I advise you to get the basic starter kit, like starting off. Like I don't really and truly, you get whatever you want to get, but the basic starter kit comes already with everything you know you need. If you don't know what to get, basic starter kit, don't matter which kind, it could be the most bullshit kind of, like they be like $80. You know, get you a little starter kit and basically pretty much you know, coach yourself up with that shit. Look at everything they sent you, and then you know, you like look at all that and then start expanding. That's how you expand. You look at all that. All right, they sent me a black and they sent me a gray wash, but it's by this brand bullshit. Go look up some more gray washes you can get. Now you know, I'm supposed to have black and a gray wash set. Or you get a machine and you like, I don't really like this machine. Let me try to see if they got other kind of machines. Like, you know, you pretty much know like what you supposed to have with tattooing. And also, it's called a tattoo machine, not a tattoo gun. All right, get that right first. If you want people to take you serious, it's called a tattoo machine, not a tattoo gun. You go around them big shops saying tattoo gun, and people gonna look at you stupid and probably tell you something. That shit called a tattoo machine. Me pretty much, I use the Shine Hawk. I think that's what it's called, Shine Hawk. I forgot what it's called. It's a wireless pen though. It's a wireless rotary pen. That's what I use, and I fell in love with the rotary when I first used the Bishop rotary, like in 2015. But I hadn't get my own until like 2016, 2017. But after that, you know, I had got a Neotech. They pretty good. Like these rotary machines I'm naming. The pen I got, I fell in love. The pen I got really raw. It no wires at all. It's wireless. It take carts. But that's for later on right there. Like if you want to get in the carts, you can. But I suggest you just starting out, you should get in needles. That way you know, like a rainy day come up, you don't got no more carts, and you know somebody you know got needles though. You have to know how to use a needle. You have to know how to use a claw machine. You have to know how to use the basic tattoo equipment. Just in case some stuff go wrong, you know, like you need ink caps. You need, by the way, ink caps are like the little cups you put inks in. They got different sizes, so everyone make you comfortable. You need a solid lining black. You need white. You need, you know, your basic primary colors: red, blue, yellow, green, orange. You know, stuff like that. You don't have to get a gray wash set, but you know, a gray wash set make it easier because everything pretty much will be like laid for you in each bottle. But when I started off, what I was doing, when I first started off, I didn't know nothing about a gray wash. I was just using black for everything. But you could also, like, you know, get a couple cups of ink caps. Tongue twister, try to say that shit 5 times fast. Get a couple cups of ink caps, and you know, pour some water in them bitches, and you can really dilute your blacks on through that bitch, and you know, and that's how you get your, you know, your different tones. You're gonna need You got a claw machine, make sure you use some rubber bands wrap around that needle. You're gonna need pre-wrap. You know, I suggest using disposable tubes, because the other tubes, the stainless steel ones, if you don't have an autoclave, which a lot of people y'all don't know what that is, basically like what cleans a stainless steel tube to like get sanitized enough for you to reuse it. So if you don't have one of them, I don't advise you use stainless steel. Use disposable tubes and needles only. Every needle you use should be disposable, honestly. But use disposable tubes to make it easier. And you know, I usually get the big grips. I don't really care for the small grips. It's hard for me. It's hard to like. It's really hard, just uncomfortable. The big grip is comfortable in my hand. Less tension and all that stuff. And you can also buy some pre-wrap, you know, to wrap it up, make it even bigger if you want to. You're gonna need your basic, you know, A&D ointment. Do not use Vaseline. Vaseline is like, Vaseline make tattoo fade, so don't use Vaseline. A&D ointment. What else you need? You know, roll of paper towel, clean wrap. I'm trying to see what else I'm missing. Some green soap. Green soap. You're gonna do a squirt bottle or a spray bottle. I'm trying to do like a tattoo setup in my head right now so I can see what else I'm missing. You're gonna need razors, scissors, markers, stencil paper, maybe a printer if you need to print some stuff out, pretty much. But stencil paper for sure. And that's pretty much the basic stuff you need right there. That's pretty much like really it. Yeah, pretty much the basic stuff that I can really think that you really need, like starting off, and then have you good to go. What else you need? A tattoo table. I'm tripping. You need a tattoo bed. That's another thing. That's the main thing. You need your tattoo bed. Do not do nobody think when you're doing somebody's tattoo. Imagine if it was you getting that tattoo. You would want to be as comfortable as you can be. So don't sit down and be having people inside little fold out chairs, or you know, like I start off like that, yeah. But if you got to, hey, if you got to, you know, do you. But get you a little cheap tattoo fold out bed, man. It'd be like $80 to $100, man. Like, you know, I actually got a tattoo bed I'm selling. So, you know, you wanna buy that, get at me, hit me up, you know, we see about that. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. But yeah, man, that's pretty much a little bit about me, and pretty much a little bit about, you know, the basics you'll need, you know, to start off, and you know, and have like decent equipment. That's like basic decent equipment. If y'all like this video, man, let me know. Leave a comment, leave a like, you know, hit me up on that ground. Hit shit, DM me on here on OnlyFans. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and go follow me on TikTok. We live, man. We live on TikTok. We going up, and we going up on YouTube. Everything going up, man. 2021 is big things. But it was something else I wanted to say. Man, there was something else I wanted to say. I forgot. I'll remember later on. But yeah, man, that's it, man. Till the next video. I'ma catch y'all later. If y'all want to see more content like this, subscribe to my YouTube, because I'll be on there. I'm gonna be on there, like giving little snippets of stuff, you know. Then I'm gonna drop it on here, so you'll better come see what you paying for. Ain't no bullshit. I'm really with this shit. So I'm really about my business, and I really know my knowledge on this shit. And I'm really about to show y'all. I'm school y'all. And if anybody want to learn like one-on-one FaceTime calls, all that shit, DM me, let me know. I'm gonna have a whole list of like setup, price list of setup. You know how we gonna do that. I might not even charge. I don't know. It depends how it go and how many people fuck with it. So.